Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on.
Big chance! Loose ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking for the run. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And back to the keeper they go. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe aims beyond the defence, and he's onside. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Pedri. He has found the way through. He's come in hard, and he gets big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Knocks it into space, and he's in, shoots! Sticks it away! And they're at it again! Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's clever. Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an...
He's had a shot! In he goes again! Goal! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Serginho does really well to win the ball there. An uncompromising challenge. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. João Neves. No outsmarting him this time. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Chelsea looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Costa Curta engages and forces him off the ball. Some resolute defending there. Rijkaard cuts it out. Liverpool are still behind as we reach out for half-time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Pedri. Mbappe. Neymar. That's the corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Mbappe with the short one. And here's Mbappe. Oh, such a clever touch. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Zanetti looking to hit the byline here. That is ended up in no man's land.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Liverpool with another chance from a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Vinicius Junior charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's straight offside. There's the whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and...
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get 2K.
Oh, he's been caught napping! An instinctive delivery. Real chance here. Caicedo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
There could be trouble here. And the shot! Off the post! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Neymar. Here's Beckenbauer, and he's managed to get free. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. Now there's a fine ball. And they're back on the ball again. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A case now of complete control. Pass somewhat off target. Corner number 3 coming up. Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries from a long way out. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Corner number 4 coming up here. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. And the through ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! And oh, it's fallen loose again! Rafinha. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's not an especially good pass, that. Plays a sharp little ball here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get on the end of this? The ball's swung in, and the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Knocks it out wide. Costa Curta. And no, he's seen through all of that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe!
That's going in strongly.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, there's the clearance. Ball's out once more.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Zanetti. Number 7, Rafinha. Number 11, Messi. Number 5,
That has not gone well.
Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Robertson.
Just the
Number
goalkeeper's a
22.
chance, surely! He scores! Just cruising! They are cruising! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Number 21.
Chelsea are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Pedri. Serginho. Vinicius Junior. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Zanetti. And this is Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That ball looks a good one. Now it's Pedri. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Searching pass he's played there. And he's on his way! Takes a shot! And that has faded wide. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Can he get it through? João Neves, Pedri. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 18.
Liverpool can have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. That's been slipped through. Now this could be a chance. And he opts to go forward. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now it's Foden. And we're done. Liverpool suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
We are glad to inform
Well,
you
how
that
will we look
today's
back on
match
that?
day
Yeah,
programme
well,
are
I've been on the
available to
losing
scan
side in
on
games like
Teamplay
this,
Fun.
and I can
I'm
tell you
sure
it
they
really
will
does hurt.
souvenirs.
It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
That could spell trouble. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance for a shot! Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Goulet. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 10 minutes is number 10, Erling Haaland.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Pretty robust defending.
And it's Arda Güler. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's found a way through. That is a crunching tackle. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither. He's gone for goal. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Pedri goes steaming forward. That's rather hopeful. Oh, terrible mistake. Pedri! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? There's the delivery. Header! And the ball's come loose here. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Quality ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, what's he done? Now, who's going to be first to this? Rafinha wins the duel this time. Lookman. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Swings it across.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And that's a good ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Can he get it through? Dani Olmo.
Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Dani Olmo. It's a promising position. And that pass just didn't quite work. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Foden. Van Dijk does well to get it back.
Al Nassr truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Alexander-Arnold clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Al Nassr with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Deep cross. Header comes in! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Spread out to the left, looking to play him in. João Neves gets across to intercept that. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Has been indicated.
It'll be a throw-in. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Oh, red, nice interception. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Al Nassr really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Rashford. Now it's Haaland. Dani Olmo. And he's found a way past. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Marquinhos goes sliding in. And that's really well manoeuvred. Played back in. Decent chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Long ball looking to counter. Showing great feet there. Takes a shot. Timber has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Receive from this. And he can't get it over the wall. Oh, the ball's run loose. And he's let fly. That carried quite a threat. Out to the left it goes. Alexander-Arnold with a definite foul there.
Substitutions taking place.
Mbappe. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Looking for the run. Now it's Rashford. He is through. Shoots! Now it's Haaland. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, good spread. Bellingham. Haaland, shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a throw. And that's a throw-in. And it's lofted through here. Takes a shot! Oh, crossbar! Mbappe.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Hakimi did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking. Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And that's going right the way across. Pass somewhat off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That'll be a throw-in. A searching ball out wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Searching pass he's played there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. The muscular approach does pay off here. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That's a foul, no two ways about it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And somehow it stayed out. And he's managed to get free. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Added minutes has been indicated.
Zanetti. Nicely shaped ball. Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham. Manuel. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Marquinhos. And it's Bellingham. And this is Raul. No way through, so back it comes. And that's gone loose. Very nicely done. And that will be the final act. Al Nassr can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Al Nassr didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Stood up well to him there. Great vision. Now it's Garnacho. That is ended up in no man's land. And there's a searching pass. Caught offside that time. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking to play him in. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Doué. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Marquinhos. This looks promising. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Valverde. It's a throw-in. Can he get it through? Well, that is one way to stop him. Now there's a... and the shot! Oh, they've done it! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. João Neves is the guilty party there. João Neves has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Burn. Swung over. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Doué. Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp. There's the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
He is through here. Now it's Garnacho. Played towards the other side. Now it's Valverde. Burn. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, a very decent attempt. Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here.
That's going in strongly.
There will be a throw-in. Rafinha. And it's Bellingham. Played out wide. Hakimi. Tchouaméni. Looking for options for movement. Can he latch onto this? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Another throw-in. Zanetti going vertical. Foot in. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Over to the left. Garnacho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Bellingham. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Bellingham. There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Out to the right. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 43, el dorsal 24. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 11.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Shot could be on. Real chance! Really well taken goal. And the second half is off to a flyer. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
It's a promising position. Aims beyond the defence. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Rafinha. Bellingham. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Played back in. Picked out Bellingham! Oh, that's incredible! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9 será sustituido.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Rafinha. Tchouameni. Oh, that's delightful. He's on it. Can he get away? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Koundé did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Great chance here from position A1. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Rafinha! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And the lead is extended still further. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Chance! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Looking for a runner. Well, that has not gone well. And he lines up a cross. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Haaland. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. Haaland. Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That was easy, almost too easy.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Chance for a shot! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been...
Has a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Not the most convincing of passes. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And it's lofted through here. No, it's come to nothing. Hakimi. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Rafinha, given the lift of his goal. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get onto this? Foden. Foden making good progress on the right-hand side. And he's straight offside. The pass has gone astray. And that has left him in a heap.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's McTominay. It's gone out for a throw-in. And we're done. Liverpool cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Begley. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised. And you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shifted it to the flank. He is through here. He's free. He has got space. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Rafinha. Foden. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Neymar. Koundé does well to get it back. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's managed to get... Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Timber attempts a clearance. And that has been slung wide. That's a throw. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He's in plenty of space here. Goes for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
No goals as yet. Oh, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Pedri. Now it's Neymar. Spread out to the left. Delivers with whip. And it's claimed by the keeper. Harrison gets over and intercepts. Tries to play it through. Now it takes a shot! In he goes again. Goal! The breakthrough strike. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Played out to the left flank. 30 minutes gone. Goes looking wide. Garnacho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Neymar. He's got away. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's De Bruyne. No, that's been intercepted. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Bellingham.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it took... Big header! Harmlessly behind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Caceres. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. De Bruyne plays it short. And here's De Bruyne. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Beckenbauer. And it's Pedri. Spread it left. Now it's Neymar. That is lovely. Now, who's going to be first to this? Looking for the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, good spread. De Bruyne. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And that's definitely not his best. João Neves. Can he get it through? Oh, good take in a good area. Garnacho gets flagged offside. De Bruyne. Beckenbauer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafinha. Garnacho proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rafinha. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead.
Cambio de jugadores.
What a save by David Raya! That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Corner number 2 then. Caceres. Looking for options for movement. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Timber. He can run onto that. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, smashing header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Chance here to counter. He has found the way through. Oh, look at the space here. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can spring out of defence. So we've reached the hour mark. And he plays one through.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Seaman. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Chance for a shot! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It'll be a throw-in. Ah, he's given it away. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Well, that is one way to stop him. Liverpool have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Great chance! Bellingham. Bellingham tries making a foray down the right. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rafinha in acres of space out wide. There's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Pulls it back. And the finish! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Here's the header! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Liverpool making another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Now, can they get him away? Rafinha finds himself offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Goulet, Musiala gets a foot in here. Pedri plays it through. Bellingham, he's a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And again they hit the front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Madrid take the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Now that looks a decent ball, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Look at the space here. And smartly reclaimed. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Goulet takes control of it and he's on the move.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Goulet. And the pass is intercepted. Out to the left it goes. No, it's come to nothing. Musiala. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe is on his own. Rafinha! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He's tried one! Corner number 3 coming up. Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's through and all alone! And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. The instantly recognisable golden locks of Pavel Nedved, Jim. A gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a football I think I've ever seen. No one can hit it like him.
Yeah, and he has that visible will to win and a supreme technique. It's a pretty compelling... Takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Mane. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's shot a goal! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Al Nassr finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rafinha. And he's decided to go for it. Keeper is right behind it.
Al Nassr have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Rijkaard, good driving run. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Szoboszlai has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Puyol calmly anticipates. Played into space, and he's worked it through. Thinks about the shot, and Mane! No mistake! And they're at it again, in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Byrne makes the interception. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now he's off and running. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Nedved. Aimed beyond the defence. Mane, he's picked his way through. Mane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is net. Great chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cross to the back post. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Mbappe. Back they go, and it's Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai has given away a free kick. Chips it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, nicely intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance! It's a goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 49, Garnacho!
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Nedved. Roberto Carlos. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Zico. And he's... Zico! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sends it crossfield. Now it's Garnacho. Mane. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. And a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Header comes in! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rodri certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now it's Mbappe. Zico. João Neves. Puyol cuts out the pass. Garnacho. And it's Valverde. For Szoboszlai. Pinches it off him. Griezmann. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He might be... Real chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. That's a cute ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Valverde. Garnacho. And we've reached half-time.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution on the field. Number 9, Soboslai.
And we're off again.
Coming on the field is...
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Al Nassr come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Tries to play it through. Messi. So what can they make of this? Garnacho has found the net here, of course. Corner number 2 then. Valverde! Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
João Neves does really well to win the ball there. Great vision. Nicely worked. Oh, shooting chance! That's gone for a throw-in. Some good work on the right flank here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And the through ball. And he's in on goal. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Chooses to go crossfield. Garnacho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Brilliantly cut out. It's a pretty loose pass. Shoots!
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
And it's Valverde. Tries to pass it through. Al Nassr perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they've got a throw. Vinicius Junior. Rijkaard. Garnacho. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, that's well spotted. Griezmann. Looking for options for movement. He's through, it's one-on-one. Good claim, no margin for error there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Neves. No way through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, smashing header! He has done it! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Al Nassr give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Raya clears it away. He's gone for goal. And he was quick to react. Byrne. Deftly out wide.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's straight offside. Knocks it into space. And there's green grass ahead of him. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Nicely weighted ball. That is ended up in no man's land.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So what can they conjure from this one? So a genuine chance to increase the lead. That was mighty close. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Short changes him with that pass. He's a sharp little ball here. In towards the back stick. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. 5 minutes to add. And it's Messi. Just about within shooting range.
This is the time you need that pace.
Koundé gets across to intercept that. And that will be the final act. Al Nassr perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Security staff for each block.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.